Hello my little sushi rolls and welcome back to Final Fantasy, where last time we cleared the Marsh Cave after a rather significant struggle, and we also defeated the Dark Elf Astos, who had stolen Matoya's Crystal Eye, and we now need to go and give that back to her and get the medicine which will wake up the sleeping Elf Prince. We are in fighting fit condition at the minute. We've got a bit of money, so I think we want to pick up a few more spells, don't we, for Lilia and Connor, if I remember correctly. Let's just check what Elfheim has to offer, because they were quite pricey there, if I remember rightly. But I think there were also some ones back in Provoker that we need to pick up. Let's just have a check. So, Black Magic. You got Fyra. Connor has Hold. Both of them have Thundara, and neither of them have Fukara. Is that worth getting though? It is 1,000 gil. Yeah, go on then. Just for completion's sake. Alright, and then White Magic is over the bridge. So, Lydia's got Cura, Dayara, and I want Null Blaze or Heal? It is useful to be able to heal everyone, but Null Blaze is also quite handy for some of the bosses. Although that said, the super bosses aren't in this version, are they? And we can always buy Null Blaze later if we need it. Alright, let's get Heal for now, because that is the most practical for the moment. The whole party heal is always nice. Right, so let's head back across the sea to Provoker. Provoker, I hardly knew her. Hey! And let's check what spells they've got. There was also a sword there that was quite good, if I remember rightly, as well. But I don't know if it's better than what we've got now. That's worth a check. Then we'll go and visit Matoya, and then we can make some progress. Lilia bringing it without hammer time for sure. Actually, everyone doing quite nicely on the melees at the moment. $39 is actually quite a respectable hit for a mage with a dagger. Right, hello. Oh no, this is Cornelia. Dup. Oh, that seemed a bit close. I was like, I'm sure you need to go round a corner to get the Provoker. I started this series because I couldn't log into Final Fantasy XIV. I actually haven't tried again for a few days, so I'm actually gonna give it a go this evening after I've recorded this to see if I can actually get in. But I'm not holding out much hope. If I can't get in, I may well just record another one of these because I'm having a good time with this. Back when I first encountered the original NES, the Final Fantasy, I wasn't sure that I'd enjoy it or come back to it all that often, but I've ended up enjoying it a lot more over the years than I always thought I would. Now, I do typically tend to play the later versions, the remake versions. And aside from this version, my absolute favourite is still the PSP version. And those later versions do tend to be quite a bit easier than the NES original. You have quicker progression, you get more money, that sort of thing. So what do you got? You've got Blinder, Null Shock. Hmm. 7 Viz. That's a nice buff. Blizzard, Dark, Temper, Slow. Let's get you slow just because we don't have that at the moment. Alright, and we're good. Let's just check that weapon shop as well, because like I say, I'm pretty sure there was a sword here that was quite nice that we couldn't afford when we first came across it. Oh, it's the broadsword, which we've got anyway. The battle axe has poor accuracy, so I don't like that all that much. I am going to buy one of those for Trent, though. Yeah, that's a worthwhile increase. And then we can sell the stuff we don't need. Clothes, staff, saber. And that'll do. Right. Time to go see Matoya. Who is on the other side of this fight? We got a multi-target? We do. Do your thing, Connor. Beautiful. That's what we like. Oh, Matoya. You are over here. I think there's a port near her. I think, anyway. I guess we'll find out in a minute. Yeah, just round the edge here. You know what this calls for? Thundara! Thundara! Thundara cats! That's it. If you're going to hit someone, hit the tank. Wow, the mage obliterates you. Very nice. There it is. Do it again. Very nice, thank you. Alright, so then we go around here. Can't get over moving diagonally. That's such a big change from the old ones. Right, kill them all. You failed to run away, that's how much you suck. I'll tell you the other thing that's different between the later remakes and the original NES version of Final Fantasy is the original NES version of Final Fantasy doesn't have auto-targeting. And by that I mean if you kill an enemy and everyone else was targeting that enemy, they will just waft their weapon at empty space even if the enemy's dead. They won't automatically move on to another one. That's just annoying. I mean, you can plan around that to a certain extent, and there's an argument to be made that that's part of strategy in the original Final Fantasy, but it's just annoying by modern standards. Alright, Matoya. Oh, what's this? My crystal eye? Give it here. Don't worry, I have something to give you in exchange. Take this potion. It's the most amazing potion in my entire collection. You obtain Jolt Tonic. Marvelous. I can see again. You're still here? I don't need you anymore, so be on your way. You're not as attractive as I thought you'd be. Well, fuck you, lady. Right. We should now be able to jolt the Elf Prince awake with the Jolt Tonic. And from there, I kind of can't remember what comes next, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. I want to say Earth Cave. Oh, so I'm going completely the wrong direction. I should have just parked at Provoker and walked there. Right. I wasn't too far away. Very nice. Onward, under the bridge, and back down here. So much aggressive sea life. Stop hitting him. Maybe it's time he had a bit of a fat heel. Wouldn't you say? Don't hit him. Don't hit him. That's good too, that works too. Right, before we continue then, magic. Gora. Lovely. No. Right. Finally across the ocean. No, wrong. Castle. Hello. Astos' curse has put our prince into a deep sleep from which he cannot awake. Please, will you not aid our slumbering prince? Oh, fine. Only if you give me, say, a mystic key. This Jolt Tonic may be just what we need to break the curse and awaken the prince. I will try it at once. Your Highness? Your Highness! I was having a terrible nightmare. Am I still dreaming? You're the legendary warriors. Something tells me I'm not dreaming. I shall heed the legend as it was told to me and my forefathers. The time for me to pass on the mystic key to its rightful owners has come at last. You obtain the mystic key! Perfect. Right. Using that, we can go get a bunch of treasure. I don't think there's any here, or is there? There might be. We just slip around the outside here. Mithril hammer. 800 gil, 700 gil. Bronze gloves. Yes, that is a mystic key door. You just open it. Alright, have a mithril hammer. Have some bronze gloves. Okay, that'll do. Right, so other places there are mystic key doors. Include Cornelia Castle. The Marsh Cave. The Chaos Shrine. I think that might be it. Let's go get the easy ones first. Smashing! Just leave me alone, will you? Tired of your bloody nonsense. Right. Give me stuff. Hello. Just passing through. How do I get around there? You have to go around the outside again, don't you? Cast these castles with their crafty security, designed to keep out two-dimensional adventurers. The time has come to use the key on the doors. The equipment within is sure to help you. The treasure room has been secured with the mystic key. Certainly has. Iron armor. Tent. You obtain nitro powder. That's important, that is. Could you tell? Cottage. Saber. Mithril knife. Okay, well that's some nice upgrades for everyone, I think. You've got iron armor already. You can't wear iron armor. Neither can you. You can use a mithril knife, though. Okay, it was an upgrade for Connor, at least. Right, nitro powder is actually what we need in order to progress. But before we do that... take a little trip to the Chaos Shrine. Get some goodies from there. Then we'll risk the Marsh Cave again. We don't have to do the whole Marsh Cave, thankfully. Just get down to the bottom, open up the locked doors, get the stuff, escape. Ghoul! Ex-ghoul. I can't remember which ones were locked. You know what, Lils? Do your thing. Oh, we'll kill him first. That's good too. Turn undead! Done that one. Skilly men. Wasted spell, but who cares? Who cares? We can just have a little nap in the inn. Alright. Must be the two on the other side then, I guess. Oh, there's lots of you. How about this? Oh. Disappointed they didn't take all of them out at once, but, well. Sometimes you have to deal with it. Now, in the PSP version, the entrance to the Labyrinth of Time is here. But that is not in this version, sadly. It's just an ominous looking bit of temple. Werebuster, Gold Needle, and a fight! I started playing video game role-playing games before I really had an opportunity to try tabletop role-playing. And I found it quite an adjustment to go from the frequent battles of something like a Final Fantasy to something like D&D. Where you maybe have a combat once every few hours. That said, in a lot of cases, D&D combat tends to be a bit more elaborate than just line up and attack in front of each other. And part of the reason for frequent combat in early RPGs is that in some cases there just wasn't the scope available to be able to make more elaborate role-playing style situations. And so the way to inflate the length of the game was to put lots of combat in it. This is especially relevant back in the NES era when cartridges has a very specific amount of capacity available to them, which meant that every character of text was at an absolute premium. And when you were making a game that already had a lot of different graphical assets and music tracks like Final Fantasy did, then yeah, there was only so much space you'd have to play with in order to put in things like text and plot and that sort of thing. And so in a lot of cases there's so much combat to make the game last a bit longer, to allow you to make use of the progression system as well. Because let's not forget, unlike in tabletop role-playing, in Final Fantasy you only get experience for fighting. Whereas in D&D you can get experience for literally anything at the behest of the Dungeon Master. Alright, we're going to risk the marsh cave again. Hopefully it won't be too much of a problem this time around. But I guess we'll see. So another quick nap here. And pick up a few supplies as well. I think we could probably stretch to a few potions, I'd say. And antidotes. Definitely some antidotes. Right. Give me a shitload of your finest antidotes, if you please. Maybe 20 of them, that should be enough. Get a couple of those. And a few potions. Got a couple of tents already. Okay. That'll do. Hopefully. No. Go away. Let me leave. Is that a different magic shop? It was. Oh, okay. Completely missed that. Ooh, haste. Haste is good. I see where I found they've been selling the unbelievable. Of course they've been selling the get unpoisoned spell here. Fine. We'll be back. Don't you worry. Unbelievable. Anyway. There's some sort of lesson to learn from all this, I feel. Which I inevitably will not learn, but... oh well. We'll get some money from dipping back into the marsh cave anyway. And then we should hopefully be able to afford 1 or 2 more spells by the time we get back. And we're a lot stronger than we were as well. Alright, down we go. That was an efficient first turn. And an efficient second turn. Right. Into the pit of filth once again. Right, it's this way. Level up. Lovely 2 hit points for Connor. There's more to life than hit points, I know, but... it's still just a little bit galling when you get a level up. And you just get 2 hit points. See? Nearly 30 hit points there. And some strength. I mean, he is a warrior, but whatever. Okay, so we need to head to the bottom right corner, because that's where the way down is. Oh, interesting. Pierre's now strong enough to actually penetrate their defense. That's useful. That saves me some spells. Right, so we go down here. Turn undead. And through here, around here, down here. And then all after this fight. Ambushed. Ow. I am going to set fire to you, werewolves. And you are going to like it. Yes. Thank you so much for playing my game. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Never mind. Done. Easy. Right, all the way down here. I'm ready for you this time, Poison. Right, so it's these very bottom ones, isn't it? Oh, so many of these bastards. Fire! And fire. Lovely, thank you. Hello. More Pisco demons. That's not what I want to see. I also don't remember them seeing them there before. Pixel remaster, you say? Oh no. Right, you temper. Not really necessary, but... let's try thunder. And blizzard. Pretty strong against all magic, but I'd say thunder is probably the most effective. Ooh, lots of money. Alright, what have we here? Monsters! Ugh. Hello. Burn, I guess. Up with the biting. Thunder? You don't have any attack spells. Why don't you have any attack spells? Because you're a white mage. Don't answer that. Just Just. Why don't we temper Lilia and see what happens? Oh. Okay. Silver omelette, you say? That sounds like a Meiji thing. It is a Meiji thing. It's a very nice Meiji thing as well. Very nice. Okay. Lilia is now the most well-protected white mage in the world. For this point in the game, anyway. Definitely worth coming down here. Just going to adjust my seating position. Excuse me. I got new cushions to stop my bum going numb. And it works. But my back still hurts sometimes as well, because I'm an old man. We all have to deal with it at one point or another. Entirety. And magic. There we go. That'll do for now. Alright, next up we have this one. Whoops. Monsters! Again! Bloody hell. Stop that. Smash. Very nice. Well, remember I said we'd probably get some money in it. Just contain antidote. That's it. That's cruel. There's a cruel joke is what that is. Bigger turn undead. Yeah, so we're getting plenty of gil out of this, so we should be able to buy those spells that we need when we get back to town, which is nice. And at this rate, I feel like that may well take us to the end of the episode. I know it feels like we maybe haven't made a ton of forward momentum today, but we've done some important things. We got the Mystic Key. We've got all the Mystic Key treasures, one of which is critical to progression. And there's some useful equipment among all that as well. Is there anything you can do with these? I don't think there is there? Oh well. Big waste of time, that room. Burn them all. Or not. I fear not, you stupid poison. Another 2 hit points for Connor. Get in there. Smashy, smashy. Oh. Oh, he didn't break through his defense this time. That's annoying. Do it again. That's more like it. Alright, last one, I think. What do we reckon? Monsters? I reckon there's going to be monsters in this box. So, just in case there are monsters in this box, I'm just going to heal up a bit. Hello. Monsters! What a massive surprise. Alright, kill them all. Kill them all with the not very much firepower you have left. Nice. Fine. Ow. That was not very nice. I know you're tempered, Lilia, but please. Please kill Connor. Thank you. Lovely. 1,020 gil. Was it worth it? Some might say no. I could not possibly comment one way or the other. Alright, time to trek all the way back to town. Oh, one thing I don't think I've mentioned in this. You may remember how it talks about how the original Final Fantasy is basically a Japanese adaptation of Dungeons and Dragons, and pretty shamelessly so in a lot of cases. Well, that's the reason the magic system is the way it is. Because although later Final Fantasies adopted a more sort of conventional magic point system, or what we think of now as a more conventional magic point system, you know what, I can't be dealing with these buggers when I've got no magic. Yeah, so while a lot of other Final Fantasy games use what we think of now as a more traditional magic point system, Dungeons & Dragons has always used what's known as a Vancian magic system, which is where magic is split into different schools, and then the different schools are split into different levels of magic. And as you level up, you gain access to higher levels of the school of magic that you specialise in. And you can see how that applies here. So, the clerics are basically... Sorry, the white mages are basically clerics from Dungeons & Dragons. I'm getting completely mixed up with all my terminology, aren't I? Yeah, the white mages in Final Fantasy are basically the clerics from Dungeons & Dragons, which is why they use blunt weapons, which is why they're not terrible at fighting, which is why they have more hit points than the black mages do. And they use divine magic. and they gain access to more divine magic of higher levels as they gain in experience level. And likewise, black mages are the wizards from Dungeons & Dragons. And again, they gain access to higher levels of magic as they increase in experience level. So that's why it is the way it is. If you look in the Dungeons & Dragons Player's Handbook, you will see all of the magic split down by level. And if you sort of delve further into the source books and things, you'll find sort of more different schools of magic and that sort of thing as well. Whereas what we basically got here with the distinction between white and black magic is just the difference between cleric spells and wizard spells. So yeah, that's where all that came from. I mean, that's one of the most iconic parts of Final Fantasy now, but it was ripped off from Dungeons & Dragons. So now you know. In fact, over time it has come to distinguish itself a lot more from the original source material. So like, white mages in more recent Final Fantasy games, I say that relatively speaking, I'm talking after the first one, they are a bit more fragile, a bit more how you'd expect a mage to be, how you'd expect a healer to be. But in this first one, definitely, the use of blunt weapons and the fact they have a decent amount of hit points. In fact, like, if you look, Lydia's actually got more hit points than Trent at the minute. That is perfectly in keeping with the D&D interpretation of a cleric. A cleric is a priest, yes, but they're a priest who can fight. In fact, the only thing in this that isn't true to the D&D style of cleric is that clerics in D&D can wear certain types of armour, so they can wear things like chainmail and stuff, whereas in this they're limited to just cloth. That's presumably because in D&D, if you did choose to wear armour as a cleric, there would be certain penalties in place for casting spells. So like wearing chainmail would make it more difficult to cast spells, as you might expect, because you can't sort of do all the arm movements and that sort of thing. So I guess since this game kind of lacks any sort of explicit spell accuracy system, for want of a better word, or a spell failure chance, then that's why they didn't bother to put that in. Now, interestingly, Final Fantasy II does have a lot of hidden stats that you never see, one of which is spell accuracy and chance of spell failure and so on. And so in Final Fantasy II, which completely ditches classes altogether, it actually uses a lot more of those original D&D ideas. So, for example, if you train up someone as a magic user, you could give them a battle axe if you wanted to, but you'll be better off giving them a staff or a wand, because those weapons are more properly designed to enhance your magical abilities, your spell accuracy, and the power of your spells and your intelligence and all that sort of thing. So yeah, while you can play Final Fantasy II in a suboptimal manner, I guess you'd call it, it's generally better to play in a way that you might expect. So wizards with staffs, warriors with swords, all that sort of thing. But we will come to all that when we come to Final Fantasy II, which is still a little way off. But we're making decent progress in this. We're not quite at an hour, so what I will do is I will try and find the dwarves and give them their nitro powder and head over to our next destination, and that should set us up nicely for the next episode. doors are up here, I think. Or are they? Lightning! Come on. Stop hitting me and let me zap you. Thank you very much. Where are they then? Hemme. No, I think I am right, actually, but I think they're in a cave, so we need to go and park the ship somewhere and actually go on foot. I think. Like here, for example. Oh, so many Sahagin! Get out of my face. Alright, this way. There they are. Lilia, you are kicking ass with that mithril hammer right now. Actually, everyone doing pretty nicely with their current weaponry. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to go and buy those spells, didn't I? Alright, we'll do this first. After we've stolen the dwarves' money. We are crystal eye, even the blind can see. Here the dark elf Astos nick the one belonging to Mataya. I cannot do a Scottish accent properly, and I make no apologies. Lally-ho! Have ye gabbed with our Smith and with the crystal eye, from the blind can see. I hear that the Dark Elf Astos nicked the one belonging to Matoya. If only I could have some of the legendary metal adamantite, I'd be able to craft such a magical sword. The earth has started to rot. It began in the west and knew the decay spreads. It soon, aye, that's Nerek. He's smashing rocks in the back of the cave. Mind that when it comes to defense, a good armlet can be every bit as vital as body armor. You should try one out sometime. I have. Lally-ho! I'm looking for some levystone. It's supposed to be an amazing material that makes things float in the air. Wonder if we'll find some of that as well. Well, who knows? Nitro powder! The explosive force in this powder will head my canal open in no time flat. I owe you, bairns. I can only apologise to our Scottish viewers. There we go. Now we can blast this rock to smithereens. What are you standing around for? A powder set the blue. Unless you plan on going with it, you biscuit out while you still can. Kaboom! Kaboom! You obtain a canal. I can't wait to see what lies out there beyond that canal. Ooh, treasure. I'm sure they won't mind, right? I mean, it's fine. It's just here. I mean, you know. Now I've got a great helm. It's a really great helm. It's better than a good helm. Because it's great. Right, we're done here. So let's go get those spells I missed, because otherwise I'll forget. Again. And then, ooh, I think we're done for the day. Time for some Thundara. You can't just come at me in a group of 9 and expect me not to electrocute you all. Nicely done. Even some loot. Like a knife through butter. Oh, so many fights. But we can take it, because we're tough. Right. But I haven't got enough money for all of them now. Oh well, we can get some. Some is better than none. Right. What have we got? Poisoner. Null Frost. Fear's not very useful, so we'll leave that on. Alright, we've got Null Frost. And Vox, because getting silenced kind of sucks. And for black magic, haste for sure. Blizzara, definitely. Give Blizzara to Trent as well. And that's all we can afford for the minute. We could probably sell some equipment. Oops. Sell! There's hammer, chainmail, iron armor, leather gloves, helm, broadsword, dagger, saber, Meh. Meh. Got it. I always agonize over whether or not I should sell stuff like that, and then I end up never using it ever again, so... Right. You can also have haste. No, stop. And also, I think having someone else who can... Oh, you can't learn that one. Oh, that's one a red mage can't use. Interesting. Alright. Let's get that then. So it's just useful for if we happen to run out of antidotes. Alright, we're good. Now let's just position ourselves ready to start the next episode. And then 'tis done. Right, so up we go this way. And then over here. Yet another battle at sea. And here we are. Alright. Have a quick nap. There's a town of Melmond, which is a bit of a mess, as you can see, but we will discover more about that next time. 100 gil per night. Seems quite pricey for such a shithole, but we'll pay it anyway. Right. Save. And we're done. Alright, some good progress there today. So next time we will have a look at this bit, which I believe will take us into the Earth Cave. So we'll have a vampire to fight, and then subsequently onwards to getting the first crystal. So, just remains for me to say, as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.